Hi guys, my name is Mayur and I'm a Master of Science student at Webster University. My major is Business Analytics, and this is a project that we had to do for my class called Marketing Analytics. And the task given was to display one of the analytic skills that you have learned so far, and how can you like present it. So I've chosen this Power BI project of mine that we did. We created like three dashboards, which was one for customer relationship manager, the other for regional manager, and the third one for product manager. So let me take you through the data set and its background. So we have a list of members here for a club or whatever thing. Here we have got like their full name, team member ID, gender, date of birth, city, state, and their zip code. And the second one we have got like the region list, region, state, and the state abbreviation. And the third one is the donation database. So here we're trying to analyze the donations that were made through these members on the screen that you see. And through this donation set, we have got the records of who all did how much donation. So here we have like member ID, donation date, total amount. So this was not the original data that we got. We got some data, like I got some data, and then I had to do a little bit of cleaning. I cleaned it up, like removing errors and the duplicates and everything. Then this is the final product that we see in front of you. How to do that part is another thing. I would say not to be covered here for today. So the first thing we did was to merge the two tables. Here, the merge one, we merged the team member profile database and the donation database here. As you can see, the donation data and the total amount. And we did that by member ID, I guess. And then in the merge two, we also added the regional list by getting the state, the city, state, and the zip code was already in that. So we just got by the straight abbreviation, I guess. So this is the final merge that we have. The data is already all set and clean. We got like 188 rows here. Let me take you through the report view, and here we have got this thing, the customer relationship manager dashboard. Let me show you. So here we have like unique members by state. So a customer relationship manager would just try to look about his members or the customers that he has, like what state do they come from, what gender they have, what was the amount they donated, what region do they belong to. So here I've like put two cards. Unique members were like 94 and the unique donors were 51. So out of 94 total donors, sorry, 94 total members, we have like 51 donors. And this thing is by members. This graph is by members and not by donors. So here we can see like we have 21 members from California, Texas has 21 too, and New York has 20. I'm sorry for the ambulance siren here. I live next to a hospital, that's why. My bad. So let's carry on. So here we can see the number of members by state. The manager would also like to know. So just going back again, let me show you how we did that. We have selected the state and the unique members. That's all. These are the measures that I created, which were necessary, I thought, for my analytic analysis purpose. So for this thing, what we say, unique members and unique donors by gender. So the light blue column represents the unique members, and the dark blue column represents the unique donors. So, and this for female and males, I've like selected it by gender, unique members, and through donation database for like unique donors. So let's see, it's 57 unique female members that we have, and 51 female donors that we have. Similarly for males, we have like 37, like 51 donors here. So there are like repeated donors. We can see. And here's a full list of them stating full name, gender, state, and the total amount. Here I've put some slicers to figure out things by gender. Maybe we just click on one of it and we just get the results. See, for this thing, the results changed. See again. Let's go by region. Northeast. Show me Northeast members. Show me. So you see, if we select Northeast, even this slicer changes. We got only two states from Northeast. Specifically, if you want to see just by the state, and we go there. Okay. What about just states? We just select Georgia. We got one member. Similarly, for the regional manager dashboard. So here we're gonna focus on regions and total amount that we got from there and everything. So here I've put some of total amount received and donors by state and region. So the size of bubble, let me select this map. So the size of bubble here, as you can see, is decided by the sum of total amount. The larger the amount, larger the like more the amount, larger the circle. Tooltip is total donors that we have put there. You see here, state is New York. It belongs to Northeast region. The total amount donated from that region was $13,618, and the total number of donors were 204. That includes repeated donors. So we have even different regions by color here, and the total amount of donations were 5376K. That's huge. We have put slicers for state and region there. But here, this thing I want to let you know about. We have created a clustered column chart for region and total amount donated. So we can see the donations by region wise, like region wise itself. Northeast 14,769. Similarly, West would be 14,735, and so on. But the important thing is here. So I've listed region, state, and the total amount received from that region. But there's a color gradient. I've put red and blue. So red determining the lowest and blue determining a good amount. So as per the amount, it varies starting from dark red, like here. Let's go with the lowest, 985, and to the highest, that will be blue. So I guess this was a like conditional formatting, and I put a color gradient there between two colors, red and blue. Blue representing high donations and red representing a low donation. Let's see for product manager did. So he looks with unique donors and total donors here. Sum of total amount by gender. So we see like female members have donated a lot compared to males. Sum of total amount by month. So you see by timeline we have put a line graph as this is a time series thing. So there will be like we can see the amount of donations monthly. January received $4,600, February a little more. So the main thing to observe here is like the dips and the peaks that we have. So this is the dip, like 2656 was the lowest, or 2618 is the lowest I can say. So we can see like there's a pattern here. From March it dips down to April again. It peaks up and gradually it comes down again till September, and then it starts again and goes to its peak on in November, and the similar pattern goes on. So and from here if you see again it goes like this way. So this is the pattern that we can see here. So the average donation, this card I have put here, is for the per member, it just an average was $286. Total was 5376K. Unique donors were 51. There's the similar map that we saw previously, like earlier. So this is very well shot done. Let me show you this thing again. So how is this thing done? I've taken through this table. That was donation date and the total amount. So the date, and then again we through y-axis I just selected month and day here. Mostly month is what I needed, so I went with that. So yeah, that's all I guess. That was a quick and short one. I didn't want to go deep into that. Just wanted to display what I created for one of my assignments and just to represent here. I hope you get just a little idea about what I've done here and try to implement it in your own projects. Thank you so much.